Hey everyone, welcome to our 7-Minute Health Chat. It's Robin and Kim again with our Wellness Wednesday, and we have a very special guest today that we're super excited about, and her name is April, and Robin is going to introduce her.
Hi everybody. Hi April. So today, April Merryman is going to join us. She is a licensed massage therapist and an NMT certification. So we're going to let April talk about, I can't even say NMT, but she's going to explain to us exactly what an NMT massage therapist is and how she can help us in our lives.
Hi,
Take
everyone. Hello. So an NMT stands for neuromuscular therapy. So every LMT has to go through the licensing process. At least in the state of Ohio, you have to do 750 clinic hours and then do the process to get licensed. And to be an NMT is an extra certification. So it's something that people are very passionate about, fixing different things. Usually people are coming into me with a complaint about they're not coming in to relax so much. They're coming in to solve an issue that they have. And I usually am people's last resort. The only people that refer patients to me are pain specialists and physical therapists, but I am definitely on the lower end of holistic wellness. But what we do is so extremely important. It's just hard because no one knows what NMT usually means. So with the neuromuscular therapy, I will do trigger point work. So I will get into different muscles that are causing pain due to having a knot. Trigger point and knot mean the same thing. So I'll use tools. This is a trigger point tool that I will use to get in the muscle. And I also, with that, do myofascial release, which is fascia is a encasing that covers head to toe and encases each muscle. And it's like a very, very thin fibrous cartilage. Like I tell people, this is gross, but if you've ever bought a piece of chicken, not the fat, but that very thin kind of layer on top of that chicken, that's fascia. We have it too, head to toe, and it does get wrinkled and scrunched and tight. And I will go in with different fascial tools. This is a fascial tool. This is metal, but usually people use a gua sha stone for plantar fasciitis, or if you've been in a car accident, people get chronic neck pain, usually a fascia problem. I'll use this on their neck. And for legs and things like that, I have this very exciting tool, and that's for big muscle groups.
That is not an exciting tool. It's it's a little painful. I don't want to say it's painful. It's painful in a good way.
When you use it correctly, it gets the job done, and it's usually a quick process with tools like that until I can get someone relaxed enough to get into those trigger points a lot easier.
Right. And typically it's the fascia that needs to be released to help you feel better. Is it because
so fascia also gets very tight with on top of the muscle. And when you feel your body, like a lot of people that type all day, if you feel right in through here on your wrist, you can kind of grab and flex your hand down. If it's crunchy, that is fascia. So it is fascia that's been scrunched up by you typing all day using the digits without moving your wrist. So it does get scrunched up there and it can cause wrist pain. So that's an example of like how fascia can cause problems. And also within the body, if you have like a tight area like your trap from tensing your shoulders all day, or if you sit all day and your legs feel really tight, that hardness you feel on top of your muscle, that is fascia. And it needs to be basically stretched back to where it's supposed to be. And then your muscles can start to function the way they're supposed to function.
And so you can do some of these things on your own as well, right? To release that and to help, like foam rollers, I know, right, are really good.
Yeah. So self-care is important. I tell people to try to do something every day. If there's certain stretches that you can do, sitting at your desk, or, every hour you can do something for 30 seconds or, 15 seconds. And that's what keeps the tension. Once it builds and builds and builds all day, that helps lengthen the muscle back where it needs to go. So you don't have this big old knot or fascia problem. So yeah, stretching is extremely essential in our lives if we want to stay mobile, till we're 90. And
Right.
self-care with different things. I give people tennis balls, and you can, roll your glutes on it if you're having issues with sciatica, or you can put it in your trap and kind of stretch your head to the side. That helps release that muscle and also stretches the fascia at the same time. And you can use this on your back against a wall to try to roll. So there is a lot of self things that you can do.
Yeah. And then the implications, if you continue to let this happen, like, you're saying aging and not being able to be mobile. I mean, are there other things that can come up?
Yeah, I have people that come in with all sorts of things. I have people that come in with chronic migraines, and they've tried medication, they've tried, and seen an endocrine about different things going on. And whenever they've seen XYZ doctors, they can't figure it out. It's probably tension related due to either your jaw or your neck muscles being so tight. If you're someone who clenches your jaw, or you end up here and you don't even realize it, what you're doing is you're shortening that muscle, you're straining the muscles around it, and you're shortening the fascia. If you do this every day, it will get essentially stuck that way, and it does need lengthen. The fascia needs lengthened back out, and the muscles need released. Same thing with people that come in, with hip issues and things like that, because they've sat all day or they've overdone it. The muscle just gets shortened in a certain position for too long, and they end up, it's kind of like a trickle effect. If you start to have issues in your hip, you're going to have issues in your lower back, and then you're going to have issues, and through your abdominal muscles, and everything affects everything in the body.
It all relates. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
and
definitely.
You do stretching classes as well, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I do stretching classes at Worthington Community Center Wednesdays at 7 p.m. And then I also am at Westerville Community Center at 9 a.m. on Fridays, but they will be switching it to 10 a.m. But this summer, I'm going to offer an online stretching course. So you would just find it on my website. And within that course, also, I'm going to go way more deeper with self-therapy with tennis ball work, foam rolling, and stretching that can fit in your day-to-day. So you don't have time to do an everyday 10-minute stretch. There's something you can do throughout your day to keep your body mobile, because that is key to keeping the pain away.
Awesome. I totally agree. And I want to underscore that she's in Columbus, Ohio, if you're local there. And then, but online, you can be anywhere.
Yep. That is definitely why I'm doing it, for the people that can't make it to my classes. At least you will have that, an online something that you can have access to. So it's not.
So I know our time is up, but if you could give us the number one tip about massage and stretching, like what would your number one tip be?
So the biggest tip that I tell everyone is just do what you can every single day. Do something. Like you stretched your neck. Awesome. If you're someone that's sitting all day, focus on that pain that you feel every day. Like at the end of your day, if you're like, wow, my neck is really cranky, or my leg is really cranky, or my feet, try to pay attention to that pain by stretching it, or getting into with a tennis ball or something every day. So just whatever you can do every day will add up to a month from now, if you can just do one thing every day.
I totally agree.
Makes us more mobile. Not only that, but I know for me, the more I stretch, the better I am at performing my weight training, my cardiovascular exercise. I mean, everything. And, the name of her business is Mobility Goals, which is an awesome name. So
I love that.
And can you tell everyone where they can find you?
Yeah. So the best place to find me is on my website, and that's mobilitygoals.com. And you can find my contact information from there. If anyone wants to reach out to me, my email and my office phone number are in there. And any questions, I'll answer whatever questions people have, or any issues that they think they might be having. Or again, if you've seen XYZ doctors and you're just unsure of what I do, I will talk to you about it before you come in for an appointment.
Okay, awesome. And you're on Instagram as well, right?
Oh yes, and I am on Instagram, Mobility Goals. I think it's at Mobility Goals. Trying to be more active with my socials. Yeah, and I am on Facebook as well. So you
Okay.
can just search Mobility Goals LLC, and I will come up.
You can
Okay.
tag her in this video too.
Yes, I will.
the
I'll put all
comments,
your
yeah.
information in there. And yeah. And so if anyone has questions or for April, you can leave them in the comments after this live and we'll get back with you and watch. And we appreciate you coming in with us today.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yep.